Hello, today we are looking at an unusual knife, the SCF, Simply Carbon Fiber knife. And this will just be a bit of a foray into carbon fiber as a blade material. Why would you? Well, that's probably still a question I have at the end of the review, but let's take it down to tabletop and have a bit of a look at this and its capabilities. Alrighty, so this is the carbon fiber knife. The blade is made of carbon fiber, the handle is made of carbon fiber, the whole thing, as proudly shown by the make, is 3K carbon fiber. So is that a good type of carbon fiber? I don't know. It is 3K carbon fiber. Very durable and corrosion resistant. Okay, they're marketing this as a gentleman's carry piece. I guess they haven't said gentleman's carry knife. They did say knife, they could call it a pocket knife. You know why I'm wondering, instead of studying for the ad for how many times they call it a knife? Because you can't cut anything with it. It just doesn't cut anything. When you try and cut things with it, it loses its edge almost immediately. I followed the correct instructions. I polished it on a waterstone. I recommend waterstones because carbon fiber particles are incredibly dangerous to breathe in. So I sharpened it on my waterstones, on my Tormek, and then on a 4K stone as well, so 4,000 grit stone. Got it to an edge that could sort of cut my skin a little bit, like enough that if I wanted to cut an apple or something, I could cut an apple. Definitely cut the callus of my fingertip, absolutely. So that was fine, I guess. And then I put it to the test. So I tried to cut some paper, and it's got this effect that literally as you use it to cut the paper to like test an edge, that's the edge being used up, and then it is done. That is what has happened to me upon a few resharpenings of this knife. It seems to be a constant. And then I've had, what I could get success with on it was I could cut lots of fruit with it. So apples and oranges, it could actually get good results cutting those. And I was like, oh, that's good. It's a gentleman's carry fruit knife. Cool, cool, cool. And then I did a couple of other things I like to test knives against. So I tried to cut some rope. It got halfway through one piece of rope and then just started seeping, powdered carbon fiber all into that rope as I was trying to cut it. And then, probably being a bit too ambitious, I tried to go out and just feather a couple of bits of wood with it. And of course, that one didn't surprise me. Fair enough. Complete failure on that. It actually the edge just damages so severely as it rakes down the side of the wood that you could get two slight feathers out and then it was done. So that was my cutting with it. So sure, you've got a gentleman's knife that you can cut up an apple with every now and then. I just checked the website to confirm that I was sharpening it correctly. And then I saw the ad. Do not use this knife to cut through food or anything consumable, as tiny fracturing fibers may end up in food or other harmful places. So that was my journey with this knife, and that is where my journey with this knife ends. It is actually a knife that you can't use to cut anything. I mean, I'm being a bit dramatic. I guess you could slide it between some sticky tape on a box or something like that. You might be able to open a letter with it. Let's see here. There we go, return to sender, maybe not. Yeah, it's a bit of a funny one. It's more or less just a fashion piece or something if you love carbon fiber. Look, most of the reviews, to be honest, sort of just suggest that this is a bit of an art piece. And, for the guy in your life who loves his carbon fiber car dashboard and his carbon fiber, wheels and on his, Ferrari or that sort of stuff, yeah, maybe it's for him. If you're getting anything and you're hoping to use it for anything, you're probably going to be way too challenged by A, cutting anything with it, and then B, putting the damn edge back on it once you've cut the 3 or 4 things. And yeah, because you can't use it on food, I just don't know, guys. I just do not know. I mean, overall, it's a very lightweight, kind of cool looking thing, but it's just a thing. I'd be hesitant to call something that you can't cut anything with a knife. But that is that. But this is me as a knife reviewer reviewing it. You know what? If you're a fashion reviewer or a gizmo reviewer, you might see some more joy in this that I just straight up didn't see. But yeah, so if you have 93 Australian dollars to spend I'd probably spend it on something a bit more like a VG10 Dragonfly if you're after something as a bit of a lightweight, you know, low profile carry. They actually weigh about the same as well. So yeah, actually, let's see exactly how much this weighs. I should do the specs, shouldn't I? Plop that down. So this is a 46 gram knife, and this is a 35 gram knife. So yeah, it's a little bit heavier than the Dragonfly. You get a little bit more blade, but one of these knives can cut things and the other one can't. So I think the choice is pretty clear for about the same cost. All right, so yes, that'll be it. What other uses can I think of putting it through? There is one more.
Who can say where the road goes, where the day flows, only time? And who can say if your love grows as your heart shows, only...
Well, there you go, guys. I can't even really recommend that as a survival knife. Although, that being said, the blade actually held together a lot better than I thought it would. That must be the toughness of carbon fiber coming out there. Yep, the edge is, well, it never was an edge, but the edge has got wood that's actually become, it's actually kind of split it in half and sort of embedded itself inside that edge. And then, yeah, the tip's gone, and yeah, the lock was obviously locked across into the handle, and then the pressure downwards has caused the carbon fiber blade. Well, this plastic is obviously harder in some sense than the carbon fiber, and has sort of just chiseled away the back of the blade tang there. So not a strong survival knife either. So yeah, with that out of the way, that last burning question, I don't quite know who this is for, apart from people who just kind of like the look of it. And I mean, I'm a man who likes his fancy things as much as anyone, but they still have to have a little bit of practical use for me to be on board. So that's probably not my cup of tea, the carbon fiber knife. All right, but yeah, you can certainly look these up, and the company does seem to make a lot of good carbon fiber products. It's just, I think the knife's a bit more of a curio than anything. Okay, sorry guys, I know some people out there hate seeing wanton destruction, but I've got this for almost nothing, so I'm pretty happy to just let this one burn. See you in the next video, guys. Bye now.